Yeah, I guess, first time I've ever played a conference game here that we didn't get a practice the day before, so that made it kind of tough on all these young kids. Travel was just absolutely horrible with the flights and all that. But, Arkansas State, I thought offensively, we scored enough points. At 75 points, I think that's enough points to win games for us. We just didn't make stops. And I think it's a great lesson for us. We've been talking about it all year. When we get into conference, we've got to make stops. It's not about scores. And we just didn't make the stop that we needed. And then we go into Little Rock, and, first quarter was dictated by them, and then we kind of, played even the rest of the way. So I saw some improvement on the defensive side, and that's a big plus. And today we had a great practice. I mean, our kids responded really, really well. So, it's just it's going to be that process. Sometimes, you hear all these coaches talking about processes and all that. Some take long, some don't take long, but I believe in what we're doing and the kids that we have, and it just may be a while. Our record doesn't indicate how good we really could be. Questions?
When did y'all? There were some stretches, two quarters at a time, sometime where y'all actually played pretty well in Arkansas. It sounded like. So, what did y'all do well in those stretches that can be carried forward?
Well, I think you put pressure on the ball and then you get in help. Our main focus right now is if you're in help, and they are, what are you going to do in help? Are you going to make a stop? Are you going to take a charge? Are you going to block a shot? Or, what are you going to do? And I think that was the kind of we were kind of confused at the beginning as, Coach, I'm here, but I'm not doing, I always call it jumping out the way. When you jump and a girl's coming toward you, to me, you're kind of getting out of the way. And I thought that was some of the things that we got better at. But we've been focused a little bit more on pressuring the ball to contain it, force it one way, make sure we're in help, and drop on the backside. There's a lot to our defense, and the more important thing is want. You got to want to do it, And I thought that even today, I thought we defended each other. We played against each other. We defended each other pretty well. So it's just going to take a while, and and they're going to have to want to do it, and actually at a high level. You got to really want to do this defense at a high level.
You mentioned your record not really indicating who you are, and obviously Sun Belt play can kind of serve as a reset. How much is it an emphasis to not get too deep in a hole and take care of business this weekend so you can stay in the conference race?
Yeah, I think it's a big thing. I think Dave mentioned that this is our 5th year. We have to go up to Arkansas, and very seldom that we split. The last 2 years we were able to split those games, and that hadn't happened in the first 4 years. So it took us a while to do that, and now we're back. I think we're where Arkansas State was the last couple of years. They were young, and we were able to take advantage of them on the road. And it's just a tough road swing for us because both teams are really, really good. And Arkansas State is really, really good at home. And Little Rock too. I think the last time Little Rock lost in conference, or the first time, was 2 years ago in 2016 when we beat them. They hadn't. I think they were going on a 5-year stretch. They hadn't lost in conference at home. So those are tough road games. But yeah, like I say, it doesn't indicate, but it is. That's what our fans and our people look at is your record. But we got to get better, and we don't want to fall behind. I think every home game is going to be big for us, no matter who we play. We got 9 home games. We really need all 9 of them. Can we do that? I think we can. We just show. I think Little Rock's the best in the league, and we just showed that we could play with them. And let's see if we can play with them at home. That would be big when they come at the end of the year.
Just what do you tell the ladies just on a day-to-day basis just to stay positive and keep pushing?
I don't know. It's a special group. We recruited. One of the things that we recruit is we try to recruit winners from winning programs and stuff, so they know the process. It doesn't happen overnight. Their high schools or AAU groups didn't become successful overnight. Just with talent, it takes more than just talent. But just staying positive. We do a lot of John Garden stuff. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the author John Garden, and we do a word. We're very blessed to have a pastor that follows our team. We call him Brother P. Floyd Prescott. He's a big part of our team, and he's matter of fact, he motivates me before I go into the game. And so that helps. We read the energy. We do a lot of team building, and it's just talking about it. Like our word going into Little Rock was identity, and that was my word when I first got the job here. Women's basketball had no identity here. You go in the Dome, you didn't see not one name, not one banner, nothing. And then all of a sudden now go in there and there's some banners. And that was my way of, hey, how are we going to start this identity? So, you know, we talk about identity, we talk about purpose, we talk about God, But it's a lot more than what people think, This process for me and this job for me is a little different than anybody else that probably comes in from anywhere else, Tony understands it, and it's just a process. But, yeah, I mean, they're positive. I mean, I wish y'all would come out and film us a little bit and practice and all that. You would have saw a team that's really ready to get better. And to me, that's what's important.
I know it's about the process, but if y'all just got to win this next game, what would that do for this young team?
Well, I think it would help, because, sometimes I notice in this day and age, the more that they experience something, the more that they want to do it, So here we are trying to say, hey, we could win with these defenses and offenses, and you don't, and they kind of start to question it a little bit. This would help to kind of answer some of their questions, why we're doing it. I think they still understand it, but boy, it would help, to build on us continuing to win, And to me, and this, Kevin, the most important is that tournament, We've got to get in that tournament and be ready to play at that time.
Where are you offensively right now?
Offensively, I think we're pretty good. I think they're starting to get more comfortable. Today they look really good. We're shooting the ball a little bit better. I think we're penetrating a little bit better and getting some fouls called. And so I see, especially the freshmen, I saw, Brandy Williams and Andrea Canoia both had over 20 points in the Arkansas State game. And then, they kind of didn't shoot as well against Little Rock, but, I mean, they look more comfortable, Turnovers were down a little bit. So, I mean, that's going to be important for us. We got to kind of get more comfortable so we don't turn the ball over. But, and we really need I mean, I hate to say our leaders are our sophomores, but, we really need Ty, Doucette, and Skylar Goodwin to step up for us. I think, they're both, I mean, today they just kind of tore it up in practice. They need to be more consistent into that, and we need them to score and rebound and defend because both of them are really good at them.